Hello?
Hello, Matthew.
Hey, teacher, good evening.
Yes, good evening too.
Okay.
How are you?
How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Oh, really? Yeah. You
Yes.
sound like you're doing very great every day.
Well, it depends, of course, but I think that's good for me, right?
Yeah, but every time you teach, I mean my lesson, every my lesson, I feel that your sounds full with energy. So I guess you are doing very well every day, at least Monday.
Oh, yes, but
Oh, really? Ah, yeah. Just okay. Well,
okay, so how about you? Did you have a good job? Did you have a good day?
good. Still exhausted. Yeah, as usual.
Exhausted. How's your work? I mean, I think last time you've mentioned that there's something wrong.
No, not exactly wrong, but just uh, many things has to do.
Okay. And were you
Yeah,
able to accomplish most?
yeah,
Most?
yeah. Almost.
Almost. Wow, that's good to hear. Okay, just a little bit. Keep it up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, okay. All right. Anyways, when you feel exhausted, just a good suggestion. Just always try to think what's good about if you could able to finish something. So it'll be an encouragement and motivation to you. Don't
Uh,
think that you're tired, don't think that you need to do it again, but always think what's good after this. All right. So you
okay.
won't feel
So you
tired, you won't feel that exhausted. It'll just it'll just come out like normal. Okay.
sound like normal?
Yes, like me. Even if I feel exhausted or already tired because I have been teaching and talking since 10 a.m. today,
Okay.
supposed to be I would feel tired, right? But as you can hear
Yes.
me now, I still have much energy left because I don't think I'm tired. I'm just enjoying what I do. I enjoy talking to my students. I enjoy teaching them. I enjoy learning, exchanging thoughts with them. So
Um.
it only feels
Yes.
normal that I'm tired and my throat is kind of not normal like this morning. Okay?
Uh,
Yeah, like that.
yeah. You don't. I don't feel tired during work. I just I feel tired after work.
Yes, of course,
Because
because you don't do something else then. So the energy
yeah,
comes down, unlike how you were in the office today, right?
yeah.
So do something else that will energize you.
Mary Johnson.
Yes,
What?
energize, energize. Okay, here. Uh, okay, I'll just send it to you on Skype. Energize. When you say energize, just like your cell phone battery, if it gets low, you need to charge it. So if you use this to describe energizing yourself, do something like drink coffee if you like that, drink juice, it's good for your health,
drink cold water because it's hot today. So that's how you energize yourself. Okay.
And give your energy back.
Yes, build
Wait.
or boost the energy that you lost today into something, useful now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So let's start?
Yeah, let's get started.
Okay. So, should we have the words or number one? Kickstart.
Last time let's see. Last time we are already finished reading exercise, but haven't discussed the question,
Okay.
And also we haven't checked every clarification in the article.
Yes, the words, right?
Yeah, the words.
Okay.
So I guess we just finished already in race last time.
So, which part?
Part 3, the article, and we finished paragraph 2.
Yeah, paragraph 2. Okay. So, which part?
That started with the third paragraph.
Third paragraph. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's about forms of slides.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's have the first word, right? Plexiglass.
Is that kind of glass?
Sorry?
Is that plexiglass a kind of glass?
Yes. It's a transparent.
Transparent.
Yes, it means you can see through it. Alright? You can see something through it.
Okay.
When you say transparent. So, from the word transparent, that explains the word plexiglass here.
But there are many forms of the plexiglass, right? The transparent glass.
Yes.
So which one is the plexiglass? Looks like.
Sorry, which?
Which one? Because there are many form, many shape of the transparent glass, right?
Yes.
And so when it comes to the plexiglass, which form does it refer to? Or
what type?
plexiglass? Yeah, what shape?
Well, there's no shape when it comes to plexiglass, but if you describe plexiglass, this is one of the best glass that is, or one of the most strong glass type material.
Teacher, which one are you're referring to?
Plexiglass.
Yeah, I mean, you say the picture. I'm not sure where the picture is.
Oh, you want to see a picture of plexiglass?
Yeah, but you just said that the picture in the article, right? The plexiglass, but or just my misunderstood.
Oh, no. No, there's no plexiglass in the picture.
Okay.
Yeah, alright, but if you are asking what is plexiglass in terms of glass, right? Plexiglass are
Yeah.
those they use. Okay. If you have gone to Ocean Park,
Ocean Park. Okay.
yes, and then there is this glass window that they use to put water and put different species of fishes or fish,
Uh-huh.
right? They use glass,
Yeah.
like a big
Yes.
aquarium. So those are examples of plexiglass.
So plexiglass simply means the glass, but in transparent.
Yes, transparent
Ah,
glass itself. Okay,
yeah, okay.
all right.
But what about, yeah, because project slides are physical objects. I mean, the sentence. And it's a project slides are physical objects, often made of glass or plexiglass. So if plexiglass means transparent glass, so what could be the glass here means?
Okay, the project slide, or for example, the presentation,
Yes.
okay, are described as plexiglass. They are transparent, which means they can lead to different informations.
Uh, I don't get a point.
Okay, for example, you have a presentation, and then
Yes.
you use PP or PowerPoint to show about your
Okay.
presentation, right? So the
Yeah.
information, the way you the information you tell them are described as plexiglass because they are
Okay.
transparent. The informations are transparent.
Information are transparent.
So
Ah,
when you define transparent,
yeah. Okay.
it means clear.
Clear.
Yes, clear, crystal
Okay.
clear, obvious, like that, obvious or clear. So which means that um, the information of your presentation are like plexiglass because they are clear.
Okay.
They are what they want to hear. Okay,
Okay.
and then shuffled, right? So the next one. So this word is just used to describe what kind of project slide or presentation you have, okay, which is plexiglass that is clear, and then shuffled. So when you say shuffled,
But what about the glass?
which one?
From before plexiglass, it's a made of glass or plexiglass.
The same thing. Glass or plexiglass are just the same.
Are just the same. All means to say
That's
your
why there is
information
or.
is clear enough.
Yes, your information are
Uh-huh.
clear enough, are obvious that you are talking about what what is about your presentation.
Okay.
If your presentation is about the sales, you are giving information all about sales. So those are clear information like plexiglass or glass that your informations are clear, are about sales.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. But why doesn't it just use clear
Because
instead?
this is the wide range of English when it comes to word usage. Because
Uh-huh.
there are almost uncountable words, right? Or millions of words
But is this one commonly used?
that not really. It only depends.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Because I can see that, or I notice that you deal with it too seriously. So you sometimes get confused. Why? I don't get the point, right?
Yeah.
But it's just simple as they just use synonyms. That's why I give you synonyms. I always tell you it means like this. So it's just the same as project slides are just clear as what how you can see them. So that's the same as project slides are physical objects often made of glass or plexiglass. So they just
Okay.
described it in another way that is not, you know, seldom or that is not often used because they have
Okay.
too much information and vocabulary to use. Okay, so this is how you widen up your vocabulary. So is that clear?
Okay.
Okay, so next, facility.
Shuffle.
Oh
Have
yeah.
we finished shuffle?
Oh no. Sorry. Shuffled. Yeah, here when you say shuffled, it
Yeah.
means, oh, what is it again? Oh yes. Um, okay, how should I say this? Like rearrange.
Range. You mean
Rearrange.
uh a range?
No. Rearrange.
Rearrange. How
Yes.
do you spell that?
R-E, and then arrange.
Rearrange. Okay.
Yeah, rearrange.
Gosh.
Okay. Do you play cards?
Um. What do you mean play cards?
Like in casino?
No. No.
Okay, but
I
you
I
know
don't
those
I
cards. You know those cards, right? But you know cards, right? That they use in
yeah
casino.
yeah.
You have seen such cards, right? Okay. When they shuffle them, they rearrange the cards, right?
Can you say again because the signal is not good.
I mean, the cards, when the game is done, they shuffle the
Okay.
cards. They rearrange it again, right?
Ah, okay.
So that's how I can explain it to you.
Shuffle.
Shuffle. Yes. So in this sentence, it also means which are rearranged into a projector that produces the image. So it means how do you arrange your information, okay? From getting information in the library, as searching on the internet, asking some of your colleagues. So those informations are rearranged because you get something from them and then you make it as one, right? To make a presentation. Okay?
Okay.
So you rearrange the informations that you got from anywhere, from the internet, from the library, from the books you read, from your colleagues you ask, okay? So those are
Okay.
the shuffled information that you show using the projector. Okay? Yes. Projector. This is the machine you use to show image, to show the informations of your presentation.
Yes.
Yes.
I know that one.
Yes. Okay.
I know what is the projector.
Okay.
Okay.
So here. So this whole sentence means that your project slide, which is your presentation, okay,
Okay.
is like plexiglass because it's clear. Your point is clear when you discuss it, when you explain, which you rearrange all the informations you've got and you use a projector to show it to your colleagues, to your member, right? Provided by the host facility. Okay, now the host facility means the material you use.
The material I use.
Yeah, those are the projector.
Teacher, I think the signal tonight is not really well because your voice is
Hello.
hello.
Okay, I just tried to call you again. So is it better now?
Right now yes, but I don't know what is that later.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry if it becomes unstable because we have typhoon nowadays. So
So that's soon.
sorry.
It just May.
Yeah.
In
Yes.
often we often have typhoon in summer, which is I mean
In your
which is July.
in your country.
July. Yeah. I mean I mean to say in Asia area. Asia area.
Yes.
Could- So I was surprised that there is typhoon already in Philippines.
Oh, that's because of the global warming, you know, right?
Okay, so which is that the first one this year?
Since this year.
Yeah, since this year.
Yes, it's the first one that is unexpected.
Okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't rain when it's summer here. And then
Ah,
it already started 2 days ago.
okay. So is it still in effect Philippines right now?
Yes, but for now it's not raining. It already stopped. It occurred this afternoon till I think 7 o'clock or eight
Ah,
o'clock, and then it stopped. And
okay.
then luckily up until now, um, it's not raining yet again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, see. So, but however, it still affect the internet
Yes, it is
connection.
still windy outside.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Anyways, facility. So facility are those what you use like projector, screen.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So clear. Facility, scaffold, plexiglass.
Yeah, facility, not really.
Facility. These are just the materials you use.
Hmm. Oh, oh, hmm.
It can be a place
Oh,
or equipment. I mean, not material. Sorry, equipment. That's the better word. Equipment.
ah, okay.
The equipment.
Like projector,
Yes.
like the projector.
The room, the chair,
Hmm.
the table, the
Ah, okay.
PowerPoint. Those are facilities. Okay.
Ah,
Yes.
why it called facility? Because I mean, facility for me is more like bigger things. You know, uh, big buildings or something else, but just bigger than just a room, a projector, like that.
Oh yeah. But here, when you describe host facility, all right, it means this is a functional place that something can be done. For example, a meeting, a presentation, um, what else? A place where you can do brainstorming. Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yes. All right. But mostly, when you say host facility, this is a place that is where you do meeting from which authorized person. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
So
for
you just like a meeting room?
yes, like a meeting room, but but it's a restricted place because this room is just being used to special meetings you do in your company, for example, just to make it formal that they use facility because you said
Ah,
big buildings, right?
yeah.
So here they used the word facility or host facility to describe that they use this place as an important place to do the meeting, important meetings, okay? Such as
Okay.
like doing presentations because you need to present something to your boss, to the CEO of the company. So that's why they use facility to describe it that like that way. Okay?
Okay.
Not not anyone can do something here, like meeting or for example presentation. So it's a formal word that they use here as facility. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So which means that in your company, you only do meeting just in this facility room, nowhere else. Okay, like that.
Okay.
Okay. All right, clear. plexiglass, shuffled, and then facility.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, don't get confused about this word. Well, you can use this word in any places you want to describe such useful place that you do a meeting, you do a presentation. You can say it's a place that is facility. Okay?
Okay. But not just for the presentation, right?
Yes.
It could be something else,
Yes.
like doing some else activity.
Yes. As long as you go to this place, you use this place for such important activities or other things you do. Important. Okay? So you can use facility. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So next. Now let's continue PowerPoint slides. And then the word here is dim, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, when you say, yeah, dim means, you know, when you do a presentation, you close the light. You turn off the lights, right?
Okay.
You just want them to see the video, the screen, right?
Okay.
And
Okay.
then the only light you have is the light of the projector, right?
Yes.
So the dark side is the dim side, which means darker.
What?
Dim
Oh.
atmosphere. It means dark atmosphere. It means there's no much light because you just want to focus the light of the screen. So they will focus on that screen. Okay?
But why it comes with ultimate
So
atmosphere?
atmosphere, that's where you are. That's the atmosphere. That's the surrounding. It's dark. Dim atmosphere. When you say atmosphere here, you describe the surrounding. It's quiet. It's very quiet. The people are seriously watching the video. The people are listening eagerly. So that's the
Yes.
atmosphere. You describe something that you describe that as a kind of atmosphere. Okay.
I mean, these two should use together to become a meaning.
And not really. You can add some words. Okay, like for example, you went to a mountain and with your friends. You go for you wanted to go for mountain climbing, right? And then just you and your friend. So the surrounding that you are going to is very quiet, and then maybe you would just hear the tweets of birds, right? So you can describe that as, wow, this is such a refreshing atmosphere.
Refreshing.
Yes, refreshing, because it's quiet, it's peaceful, you can hear the sound of birds, the wind blows warmly, you can hear the river flows, the water goes, right? So you can say it's a very refreshing atmosphere. You are describing the surrounding. That is the atmosphere that is refreshing. So here, you describe that the atmosphere, which is the surrounding of the room, should be dim, which is dark. Okay, this is a very useful word actually, atmosphere. When you say atmosphere, this is how you describe such space or place. Okay.
Okay.
For example, if you watch movie and then a family is in a house, and then the family members are all busy. Daddy is watching TV, brother is playing game, sister is watching TV also, and then mommy is reading a book. They are quietly doing different things, and then you came in from work, so you can describe it such as, well, why there's busy atmosphere here, like that. Okay.
Oh,
So you just
yeah.
yes, the atmosphere is the place. So you'd only describe what kind of place is it tonight. So you use atmosphere, the word atmosphere, because that is how you feel. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. This is a larger word, right? But this is useful. And they normally use this when you describe such place. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. So as long as you describe a place, you can use atmosphere and then add another word. So it can be quiet. There's a quiet atmosphere here, like that. All right.
Ah,
Okay.
got it.
Okay. All right. So here we use dim because you want to describe a dark place, which is a dim atmosphere. Okay.
Dark and quiet, right?
Yes, darkened and quiet. Okay. So that is
Okay.
dim atmosphere. You turn off the lights.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Next, embellished.
Embellish.
Yeah, embellished because it's past tense or embellish. Yes. Okay. The base form. Okay. This is to make something more attractive.
More attractive.
Yes,
Okay.
by means of adding decorations, details, or features.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, which point to be more attractive?
Okay, here. A disadvantage of physical projector slides is that they cannot be embellished with animations and motion video. So when you say physical projector, you only use your pencil, your mouth, you walk back and forth, you point someone, you use your hand gestures. That's physical projector. You don't use PowerPoint. You just talk. You use your hands, move them, okay? Which means,
Uh-huh.
did you get it?
Not really.
Okay, here. Can you see this
I
word?
mean, maybe I don't know the physical projector.
Yes, okay, that's why I'm explaining. When you say physical projector, you don't use PowerPoint. You don't use a screen. You explain your presentation by means of talking and using body gestures.
So where is the projector in this case?
Huh?
Because teacher, you say you present by your gesture and talk, right?
Yes, you are the projector there. That's why it's physical projector. You are the projector. You project. When you say project, you do body gestures. You talk. You use your body.
So, but what about the slides? Physical projector slides.
Yes, you are that person. They just use physical projector slide as a whole to describe you are the projector slide. You use yourself. You don't use PowerPoint. Okay? Okay. To make it simple, they just use physical projector slide to describe embellished, which means make it more attractive, adding information, right? or decoration. Okay, so it means physical projector slides because you only talk, you do body gestures, you don't show pictures. Okay, you can show pictures, you can print it out, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's one. And then the other one, you use PowerPoint, you use computer, you use the screen to show them the information. So there are difference, right?
Okay.
Okay, so here, if you will not, it only means that if you will not use projector or PowerPoint, computer, laptop, you cannot be embellished, which means you cannot add animation and motion video. Because you cannot do animation and motion video if you are just talking in front of them. You don't have computer, you don't have PowerPoint. Okay?
Okay, but I was wondering about the physical projector.
Like what I said, the physical projector slides is just using the sentence to describe you.
Yeah, because but the start of this sentence, the article say the disadvantage of the classic physical projector is that the presentation room must be completely dark, right?
Yes,
But if it's really completely dark, how can the people see you?
if it's completely dark,
Yeah, it's no light in this room, and how can people see you and see your gesture?
okay. Physical projector slide here describes the PowerPoint. You use computer, you use screen, okay? And then here, physical projector as a person. They only use this word to describe as a person, not using PowerPoint or computer.
You mean people, a person who present but not using one
Yes,
of one of without them.
without PowerPoint, without the equipment, computer, screen, lights. Okay.
Oh,
So they just use the same. That's why they use it here, the same thing as here, because they want to show the difference.
but is there this kind of people nowadays?
Sorry?
I mean, is there this kind of person in nowadays?
No.
Not using
It doesn't. If they still use this, you mean?
no, I mean because the physical projector means people who present without using any equipment, right?
Yes, there are still. It only depends on you. If which are you comfortable? If you are comfortable with the PowerPoint, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
Most places that it happens in school, because there are old teachers who doesn't know how to use computer, right? So instead,
But
they use visual aids. They write it on the blackboard, whiteboard, right? So it only depends on you. If which part are you comfortable the most?
isn't Blackboard is equivalent to?
Yes, that's an equipment because that's where you write the information.
Yeah, so that is not the one of example for physical projector because the teacher still use the blackboard.
No, just to show the information,
Uh-huh.
just to write the information. You just want to show them the word, so you write it. So you can
Okay.
use blackboard or you can use papers. You print out the information and then you show them. Or while you are talking, you write the words, so for them to see, because they will not remember all the words you talk, right? You talk about. Okay, so just to make it simple, Matthew, here, they just show the difference. Okay, why they use embellished? Because if you are not using computer, all right, focus on the word computer or laptop or screen or the projector. If you are not using these equipments, you cannot embellish. You cannot add animation. You cannot add motion video, because you cannot show animation and motion video unless you are using PowerPoint. Okay? That's why they say disadvantage, and that's the simple explanation I can give you on this sentence. To use the word
So
embellish.
the embellish means to more attractive.
Yes, to make it more attractive, to add more design or decoration, for example.
Okay.
Okay? So we use embellish because if you will not use computer or PowerPoint, okay, that's why it's a disadvantage. Okay, so they just use physical projector to describe you don't use PowerPoint, and then here physical projector slide, you use PowerPoint, same thing. Okay, so what are you confused
Okay.
about here?
The physical projector slides. Not sure the meaning of that.
Okay, look at here. There is the word classic.
Yes.
When you say classic, this is the original way.
Like. Yeah. Maybe traditional, right?
Yeah, traditional way of presenting your presentation. That is to use PowerPoint.
Yes.
So that is the classical physical projector slide. Okay? And then here, physical projector slide, the person, not the PowerPoint, but the person presenting the presentation. So they just use this two to describe equipment and as an equipment, as a person.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
To describe the difference. Okay, physical projector slide as an equipment, computer, laptop, screen, projector. Physical projector slide as a person, you talk, you do body gesture. So body gesture, this is project here, the word project. When you say project, as a person, you use body gesture. You move your hand as to show what you are telling to someone, okay? That's project. But when you say project here, as an equipment, there is a light that shows the information on the screen. Okay, so
but,
that's why the same.
but maybe my clarification is what clue leads you to understand that the first physical projector is an equipment, but the second is to describe a person.
As a person, yes. So the key
Yeah,
point
because
there is project.
projects.
Yes, project. When you say project, that is how you show the information. That's
I know.
yeah, that's why
Uh,
there is projector as an equipment, and there is project as a person. Okay?
yeah, these two are all projector, not.
Yeah.
I-
So are you still
Yeah, I mean,
confused?
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, because these two words are the same, are all the same.
Yes, they are the same because they are the main point of this paragraph. They just use the same word to describe the difference.
But how can it describe the difference but using the same words?
What's happening in the sentence? So the same word, physical projector slide, this is PowerPoint. And then here, physical projector slide as a person. They just use
It's true.
physical projector slide because they are still talking about the PowerPoint. But here, the disadvantage of not using PowerPoint. Did you get it now? They just use the same word to say the disadvantage of not using PowerPoint, not using classical physical projector slide is that they cannot embellish. That's why they use the same. Can you see that now?
Oh,
Same thing, right? Okay, did you get it? They just use the same words because we are just talking about physical projector slide. The disadvantage when you do a presentation using PowerPoint, and then the disadvantage of using PowerPoint, which is physical projector slide, as a person, that's what you do, is or cannot be embellished. Okay, that's why they are being used at the same sentence, but different example.
So does that mean PowerPoint cannot use animation or motion video?
Yes, if you do, or that's the disadvantage when not using PowerPoint because you cannot do animation and motion video. That's why we use the word embellished. Okay,
Okay.
look, disadvantage, physical projector, presentation, and then PowerPoint, and then here, embellish, because there is no animation and there is no motion video if you don't use PowerPoint.
PowerPoint slides. Let's go.
Yes. Okay, to make it simple, physical projector slide is PowerPoint. Okay,
Okay.
so you just need to put PowerPoint as well here. Physical projector slide is also PowerPoint here. Okay, so look, the same. Alright, and then we use here because we are still talking about the disadvantage of PowerPoint, not using PowerPoint. That's why we have the word embellish. Because if you will not use PowerPoint, that cannot be embellished with animation and motivation or motion video. If you will not use PowerPoint, you cannot make it same as when you use PowerPoint. So they just use the same word here, all right, to describe the difference.
Okay. Okay. I
Okay.
think I need to check again.
Alright, I'll just try to look
It's
for
different.
other examples using the same words in the same paragraph describing difference so you would see it next time. Alright?
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
and then if ever you have questions, you can just send on Skype. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. So, talk to you again next time, and I'll try to look for something that I can explain it in other
Yeah,
way
with this
that
Jackson.
you can understand it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So have a good night and have a good rest. I'll talk to you next time.
Yeah. You too, teacher. Good night.
Bye. Good night. Thank you.
Wow.